The views, information, or opinions expressed during this show are solely those of the individuals presenting them and do not necessarily represent those of That Fuzzing Rock Show or its creators and writers. Cancel context, not humor. Enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
It is Thursday evening. Once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, to That Fuzzing Rock Show, the Thursday evening staple of the 518 area code. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I try to make it sound snazzier than it is. We got an action-packed show tonight for you guys. I call everybody dude. I've noticed that lately. I call everybody dude. You guys are all my dudes. You know that? Action-packed show tonight, guys. It's going to be a fun one. We do have an interview towards the end of the show with a band called Laces Out from they're a New York band, so that's cool. They're downstate away a little ways from us. So good band, cool guy. Name is Ed. Really good interview, fun to do. So we got that coming up. A lot of stuff to talk about, so we're gonna get right into it. May as well turn it on. You guys can see I got a new camera. It is higher definition, which shows the vape more. So sorry about that. But I kind of dig it. A little closer up. Cuts a little less of me off, you know. So now you can only see pretty much my head. And the beard is still there, trust me. The goatee will never go anywhere, for sure. So first off, I'm going to say, and we know this is a rock show, and this kind of falls into it. Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac passed away yesterday, I think it was. So rest in peace, Christine McVie. Some people like Fleetwood Mac, some people hate them. Listen, they've been around all these years. For some reason, they're actually halfway decent. So what can you say? But unfortunately, she did pass away. So rest in peace to her. Condolences to the McVie clan, whoever they may be. So as you can see behind me, guys, We got the thong tree up. We're being festive this year. We are officially festive. Thong tree is up, and all of the glorious thongs that are out there. It's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be Care React. Sorry. Okay, I'm confused. What happened? Oh, I see. No, your reaction is no, that's cool. You can put the hug up there. We accept hug, Nadine. Thank you. Thank you for that. Definitely appreciate it. So we got the thong tree up. We're in the festive mood. And speaking of festive moods, you know what? I need help with this one. Where you at, homie? Speaking of dude.
Dude.
What's
got
up?
to piggyback off of something that you said, because most people don't realize how important Fleetwood Mac is to rock and roll, and that's a big loss for the rock and roll scene and the classic rock scene, and our condolences to her and her family. I don't know if anyone watches the show. Maybe we're gonna hope, that
You
someone,
never know, bro.
Someone with Fleetwood Mac is watching right now, or just to let them know. But I think they feel the love all around the world anyway. So
Yeah,
I'm really glad you brought that up.
They contacted me to do the eulogy. I was just like, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. But so I was talking about being in the festive spirit, in the mood. The thong tree is ablaze behind us, and it's looking quite lovely. And
mood.
I gotta get a little more something other than green. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should make you should put red lights. Turn on the red light.
Put a little white light on me. There you go.
I meant on the thong tree. You should turn on the red light.
I don't think I have red lights, do I?
You should buy them.
Hold on.
There.
You
I think the festival. Now you can see the tree.
How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool for Christmas. Maybe you should go red, man.
It's red and green right there, bro. Yeah, absolutely. She did, Nadine. You're right. She did have an amazing voice.
I have one clip-on lamp to my. I have a little lamp back there too, but as you can see it,
I'm really bright. Let me turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little too much. A little too much.
There we go. No.
Then got a Christmas tree today.
I
don't have any panties on me. I'm gonna have to ask Cass.
I have some you can borrow
up there, huh?
I have some you can borrow, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we have girls' underwear in the house. Don't worry, we're good. Different situation, different living situations, different men with different lives who came together as Capital Underground and That Fuzzing Rock Show. CapitalUndergroundRadio.com, ThatFuzzingRockShow.com. And, we're going to talk about things tonight.
That's what I was just getting to. We are doing our Adopt a Family. I believe Shantae just gave us some stars. Thank you, Shantae, for the stars. And I'm glad you did that because this kind of ties into this whole thing. So we have a couple donations that came in, pretty sizable donations. I'm happy about that. Got one just before the show started, which is great. But we need your help, guys. We're adopting a family for Christmas. We did this a couple years ago. And when we did it, the reaction was amazing. And it was like you just reading it, you could feel that the weight was lifted off the mother's shoulders. It was an amazing feeling to be able to do that for somebody. So we're doing it again this year. It's a mother with two children. Came on some really rough times, and we need to make it special for them. So what we're doing is we set up the Venmo account.
Yep.
And the Venmo is at That Fuzzing Rock Show. That is for cash donations only. We are also accepting personally, Ralph and I, and you can actually drop them off at the Kings and also to Judy Humphrey. Any donations for gift cards. And what we're asking for is Walmart, Target, Hannaford, and Price Chopper Market 32.
Yeah, stuff that when we give them to them, like, so if you guys gave an Amazon gift card, because I owe $25 and I'm doing my best to watch my mouth tonight. Because yesterday we did a little stream, and every time I swore, I threw money in the virtual swear jar, and every time Fuzz swore, I had to pay. So I'm up to 24. So I'm gonna make $25 donation gift card. I probably throw a little more in there. So Ralph Renna has to
You
give.
covered my swears though. Bro.
Yeah, I covered
appreciate
your
that,
swears. Yep. So an easy way to really just go to this is just go to thatfuzzingrockshow.com. And then you actually created a page for
I
this
did.
with, and there might, so look at the tabs. And if you go to ralphrenna.com or capitalundergroundradio.com, there's links to the page. And
Oh, cool.
if it says add a donate, go ahead and click here to donate. It goes right to That Fuzzing Rock Show Venmo. So it's easy for you guys. So we would like to, I think we even said today, we got to put a deadline on this for December 15th.
Correct. December
Yep.
15th is the deadline. And that's to get gift cards to cash donations. And what we're going to do with the cash donations is we're not going to give them cash. It's going to be all gift card based. That way we know everything's going to the right cause, everything's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And if there is not enough money in, say, Walmart gift cards to get the kids gifts, we'll put the cash towards more Walmart gift cards.
Yeah, that's all there.
Yep. So that's what we're doing, and appreciate all your donations so far, but we definitely need more help, guys. If you wouldn't mind, share it with your friends. It's on the obviously you can find it on the webpage, thatfuzzingrockshow.com.
Check our Facebooks too, and we got posts out there. If you could just share them. I pinned it today. So when you pin your post, it stays up on your page, and then all your posts go below that until you unpin it. I don't care. Other people, not that I don't care. I don't. I wasn't sure about that, so I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So I just learned how to pin things at Facebook World, Instagram too. You can find us both there.
Yep, and we're doing all of the stars that we get donated, and thank you everybody that donates stars every week.
So when you see this image,
yep, there it is.
And this is something Fuzz created last year, and of course he invited me into to do it, and I was like, you know what, we should do it together. It's a big thing. I would love to be part of it. So thank you, Fuzz, for bringing in Capital Underground with us.
I'll tell you what, dude, if it feels good to get that reaction, is just it's fucking unbelievable, dude. It's so awesome.
The thing I was thinking about today was it is anonymous. You did speak to a family member who's keeping it secret, and man, the things that must be going, I just wish we could just go there right now and give them money, because you just imagine having nothing and knowing that this girl's on some hard times right now. I'm not saying she don't have anything, but she's wondering how she's going to get through it and give her kids a Christmas. And the local music scene is going to do it, and they're already starting to do it. And
Absolutely.
If I can keep my mouth shut and not swear, well, if I swear, it's to their benefit. I'm already up to 25 fucking dollars. There's 26. I have a feeling we're going to be up to 50 by the end of the show.
You know what? Anything's possible. You know what I mean? Oh, King's Inn's checking in. Hey guys, what's up? Except Cassidy. Nobody likes her. Well, I don't. Anyway, so yeah, dude, it's a great cause. It's a good thing. And please, if you guys, even if you can't donate, share it on your Facebook pages, share it on your Instagrams, and get the word out there. That's what makes these things a success, is just word of mouth, people sharing stuff like that. So we definitely appreciate all the help you guys give us.
You said
I did.
mouth.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
I love it. It's like, does anybody else get silly? Because Fuzz and I will be talking, and he'll just send me a picture of a banana on a floor with a fucking vacuum cleaner sucking up the vacuum. It's just pig-minded stuff, I guess. But there's $27.
It's just
virtual tip jar.
It's just something that it makes my day to be able to just like you and I sending stuff back and forth. It's the hilarious shit we send to each other. Some of it, we get sent to HR for sure.
The one that I really, really I hold on to this just in case someone says the right thing, because you're always waiting. If you have a meme or you have a picture, and you're waiting for that right moment just to be able to send it to. And the one that I don't remember what we were talking about, but we were talking about, maybe it was Marilyn Manson giving himself blowjob or something. There's $28. Giving himself fellatio. And you sent me a picture of a guy with a vacuum cleaner down his pants, and he was just kind of shaking. So it was great. You got the meme and the GIF comeback in text. You definitely are king at that.
how much crap I have stored in my phone just for those occasions is sad. You know,
Yeah.
most people,
It
you
is-
know,
that
here's,
is sad.
here's the funny part. People are like, I'll take a picture like a selfie, me and my kid, you know,
Yep.
and I'll be like, oh man, you guys got to check out the picture I took of my kid the other day. It's the other day. It's awesome. So I'm like, nope, can't see that one. Nope, that's my
Right.
dick. Nope, can't
Yep.
see that one. Nope, nope. Oh, here it is.
$28. Come on, dude. I don't want to pay for yours tonight.
No, I was talking about my friend Richard. Not
You
not
said
the
okay,
dick
but you
pic,
said
know what I mean?
stop 30. It's still a swear word. We really have to clean our acts up for the new year. We really do, because now there's like
It's
there's
so hard, though,
librarians
dude. It's so
watching
hard.
us. There's hot librarians watching us. There's nurses. There's teachers. There's maybe young children that are coming across this, and we want to be able to not be pigs.
No, I know, dude.
Set
but
an
like,
example.
when I'm
I think
saying, like,
that
when-
I think that you are, and you don't give yourself enough credit. You know what you are, Fuzz?
what am I?
You're an influencer.
No, stop it.
You
I'm
are
not even
an
close.
Influencer. You are an influencer.
Not even close.
So I think that
bro.
$28.
So, all right. So, explain this to me. So, if I'm talking about my friend Richard, it's like if I come out and I say his name like forcefully, do I get thrown in the swear jar for that? Because, like, if I come out with a hard dick in my mouth, or wait, hard dick coming out of my mouth. Wait, I don't know.
$30. Stop, please. Come on. I'm good
I
at
quit.
30.
I'm
I
done.
mean,
I'm done.
please. So
Nurses are amazing. Just to let you know.
the hot librarians are amazing.
Hot library. Listen, women in general are amazing. All women are amazing.
We would like to say this to women because we have a lot of female friends, and to the other women that are out there maybe seeing this, we apologize for nothing. If you don't have a sense of humor and you don't want to give it right back to us, I speak for myself. I don't know about Fuzz, but you
No,
know,
me too, dude. Listen,
yeah, you know,
it says it in the beginning of the show, man. It's like, you know, cancel context, not humor.
I caught that today and let me give you kudos. Cancel context, not humor, right? Is
Right.
that what you said?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. What a way to put that. I felt that way since all the cancel culture stuff started. I felt that way right off the rip. And I don't think you and I have ever really changed.
No, and
No,
I
we never
kind of
conformed to any ways. No.
want to get oh, look at this.
What? We got a comment. I'm sorry, man. I'm not doing my job. Thank you, Shantae, for hanging and just laughing, because I think we all
Listen,
need a
man.
good laugh, you know?
Here's what I do. When I started the show on my own, I had two rules. I'm not talking about politics, and I'm not talking about religion. And I even try to keep a lot of the coronavirus stuff out of this, because I think when people come on this show, they want to hear about music and something funny, and not like everything else that they see on the news. So it's kind of it's a simplified third grade mentality humor sometimes on here, but it's better than what you're getting on the news. I mean, we all know, and that gets into politics, so I'm not going to go deep into that, but we all know that one tells one story, one tells the other. Who knows what to believe anymore? Like, I just listen. I want to give somebody an escape, and I think that's why we kind of do the silly shit that we do, so that we don't talk about other stuff that you know what I mean? Stuff that people don't want to hear about. Come here for an escape and hang out with your fellow community members, and you know what? Maybe it gets a little perverted.
Thank you for saving me money and not swearing.
I tried, bro.
I'm up to $30. I have to donate to this adopt a family thing we're doing. And
So,
it's
yeah,
funny.
that's
We're
what-
trying to raise money, but I figured we'd have a fun way of, it's up to $30. Thank you, Rosemary. Thanks for the reminder.
Just keeping track.
Yep, good. I'm keeping track of who's donating too. So, Rosemary, we can't wait to get your gift card.
I think
So I'm the
think
king of the
you-
guilt trip. I'm the king of the guilt trip. I'm going to guilt trip more gift cards for this family, for anyone, because if I got to pay, so do they.
I'll tell you what, man. Here's what I'll do right now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will for the next 5 Venmo donations that we get.
Yep. No matter the amount, or is there got to be
No
an
matter
amount?
the amount. It could
No
be
matter
$5,
the
it could
amount.
be 5 million.
Yep.
I will send somebody some Fuzz and Rock Show swag.
Oh wow.
The next 5 people. Rosemary, it's at That Fuzzing Rock Show, or you can go to thatfuzzingrockshow.com or capitalundergroundradio.com. There's
Or
links available.
RalphRenna.com.
Or ralphrenna.com. That's right.
Yeah, all three.
I always want to say ralph.renna.com. Like, I always want to put an extra.
Because that's
dot.
it's my Gmail address. I don't know. Some other guy, Ralph Renna, got it before I could sign up
Son
for
of
it.
a
15
bitch.
years, whenever they started Gmail.
There's Scotty. What's up, Scott?
$31, Fuzz. Thank you.
I did that?
You said the B word.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't even realize I'm swearing, bro.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. We got to really look toward 2023, and we could be funny and charismatic. I mean, you know.
So listen, man, speaking of 2023, we're not there yet, obviously.
So we're gonna still be pigs.
So we're still gonna be pigs. Of course we are. But Capital Underground's what are we working on 74 now?
Dude, yeah. I'm actually got a better idea, and it may just I'm just gonna keep it a secret for now.
Okay.
Because I'm working on it. I'm still working on what I thought I was gonna drop the other night, but I'm like, it's the end of the year. I gotta do something special.
I gotta get some bills paid, brother. So I have to talk about these lovely folks, our good friends at the Helderberg Mead Works.
Helderberg Mead
I absolutely love these guys, man. Listen, Jessica is killing it over there. And Peter, the guy that owns the joint, awesome dude. So there's 2 locations, guys. One's in Esperance and one's in Troy. All right. At the Esperance location, you can join us for the Meadworks and Yule bourbon tasting. It kicks off at 1 p.m. on December 18th. And it's 2 of the best bourbon distillers in New York, New Scotland Spirits and Black Button Distilling. There's listen, the place is awesome. There's also going to be a toy drive going on as well to benefit Unity House, and a raffle as well will benefit the Unity House. You can drop off toys at the Esperance location, and it's killer. Also, this coming Saturday, you can join our very own Jessica and Lisa from the Helderberg Mead Works. That's this Saturday, Upper Union Street in Schenectady, 12 to 6 p.m. It's a family-friendly event, and our ladies will be handing out samples of the mead as well as samples of the Meadworks award-winning mead. Excuse me. As well as there'll be bottles for sale. And also, you guys can get gift cards. So you guys can give the gift of mead for Christmas, man. Gift cards are a great thing to do. Stop by, what is it? Union Street in Schenectady this Saturday. Say hi to Jessica. Tell her we sent you up there. And pick yourself up some mead and gift.
Yeah, Pete, Jess. So thank you from Capital Underground for sponsoring That Fuzz and Rock Show, because you believe in what we both do. We're like a team over here. So
love it.
It's
absolutely
pretty awesome, you know.
Now, I mean, how cool would it be to open up your Christmas stocking and there's a bottle of Pillage or Blood of the Wasted?
Right. Brick by brick, and the Erotics got their own mead over there.
100%.
So local music. I see this being a trend, and maybe we could. I know that maybe there's that fuzzing mead coming out. Who knows? You know.
Well, actually,
or there's
at the Meadworks at both Troy and the Esperance, there is a drink called the Fuzz Buzz. It's an actual drink for me, named after me. It's nice, and yeah, stop up at the
more importantly, you should follow them on Facebook at Helderberg Mead Works, Instagram, Twitter. At Meadworks, just search it. Just put in Helderberg or Meadworks, and you're going to find it. And of course, the hub is helderbergmeadworks.com.
And that's it. You just go away. That's that.
I just thought it was cool. I thought it'd be nice, but it's nice little switch over.
And so, speaking of the new year, dude, talking about the new year.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I just got an update today on the Roving Culture Show. That is going to be an exclusive here on That Fuzzing Rock Show channels. Mr. Mike Valenti.
What happened? He finally got back to you? Good.
He has shot the footage. The interview went well.
Oh, boy.
And he is going to deliver me said footage so that we can cut it up and make some cool segments out of it. And
Well, you don't think you're just going to be able to run it?
oh, if I can, I will.
Yep.
I have to insert some
Oh,
stuff
good.
here and there, and
You said insert. I'm going
Drop
to
some
I'm going to donate $1 for you saying insert.
no, come on.
I want to give more money.
That's bullshit. There.
Sorry.
There you
go. All
There,
right,
I had to make it count, man. That make it
still $2.
So yeah,
Good.
dude, I'm super excited.
What is
about
the title? Rogue what?
Mike Valenti's Roving Culture.
Roving?
Roving Culture. Yep. Go around to
Roving.
different locations in the area.
ROTH. Is that what you're saying?
ROV. Roving.
Oh, roving.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
He's going to go around to different spots in the capital region, the
Troy.
518.
I got a Troy education.
Oh, Troy.
Oh, Troy.
So
Oh,
it's
Troy.
going to be a great show, man. I can't wait to see what he's bringing to the table.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get it edited down and
Cool.
not even down, as soon as
So
I get it
soon or
edited,
2023? We're talking like 2023.
I'm hoping to get out in a couple of weeks, but it might be.
Boy.
It may be first week of 2023.
Come on, Mike, send that shit over. There's
Oh, it's not him. It's me. I'm the one that's got to do the work. I gotta do the editing work on it. so
35.
we'll see.
We're up to
So-
$35 for the donations.
What's everybody doing Friday night? Saturday,
Fri-
we're going up to Union Street in Schenectady. I know that.
Oh, what did I see going on Friday night?
Friday night up to King's Inn.
Oh,
A band is making their debut at the King's Inn. It's a band called Sludge.
oh,
They will be playing up at the King's Inn this Friday. You guys go check them out if you want to. And it's what is it? 6 McDonald Ave in Schenectady.
that's
It's
it.
a cool little hometown bar. Cool place to hang out, except for the bartender. She's a pain in the ass, but
Stop with her. Didn't she like break every bone in her body a couple of
I'm
months
waiting
ago?
for her to heal so
Yeah,
her and I
get
can,
better. January. So that's Sludge, man. That's I've been seeing a lot of them and online. I haven't seen them live. This is Friday night. Sludge is playing at King's Inn.
Friday at the King's Inn.
And
Yep.
then on January 20th, the tradition is going to return there, but I'm going to bring Nick Stamos with me as lead guitar from the band Frozen Sun.
Please
China
tell me
White.
it's not a Thursday.
No, it's a Friday night, actually. It was very
Yes.
cool. And thank you to Humpy and Judy for giving us a weekend because we haven't played a weekend there in a long time. So I think it's going to be cool. It's going to be a happy hour. It's an early thing, 6 to 9. So you're not going to be out all night. If you want to, then you stay, but we're done 6 to 9. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's a good time up there, man. It's a good time. Great.
And this is the time of the year that King's Inn has the indoor shows.
absolutely.
So
So that's going on. And of course, I want to talk about this Empire Live, Empire Underground toy drive because it's a big deal, dude. I mean, it's like I'm just getting info on it right now, so don't mind me, guys. So we're talking. It kicks off on the 16th of December. All right. This is just day one now. So day one is Brick by Brick, Pyrexia, Generation Kill, Assault on the Living, and Beast Marrow.
big time, heavy, brutal show.
Massive show, right?
Yep.
So and bring a ton of toys, guys. You got to bring a ton of toys.
Yeah.
Right. And so now day two is, I'm sorry, Dysentery is before Brick by Brick, right? Yeah. I didn't say Dysentery. I'm sorry. Day two is Downswing, New Saviors,
Yep.
Brookline,
Yep.
Banshee,
Yep.
Violence, Every Enemy Alive.
Yeah, man, you don't sleep on Brookline. Don't sleep on any of those bands. Downswing, especially New Saviors.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
any of those bands playing, I guess Mike, I know the way Mike books shows. He did it like me. He's like, okay, how can I make this boom, 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 stack line up all the time? And he's got a tougher job these days because, it's been a long time since I had to kind of throw shows like that together. But he's gotten real good at it with a lot of practice, Hudson Duster, Bogies, and just booking your own band's a pain in the ass.
Absolutely.
So I think he's definitely got a good formula for it. And then Sunday.
And then Sunday. Now, so that's Friday and
Sunday.
Saturday. That's day one, day two.
Yep.
Sandwiched in between that is the Punk Rock Flea Market.
Yeah.
It's December 18th. So that's
You
3
said
full-
sandwich. I'm gonna have to throw $1 in because it doesn't matter if you meant it. I thought a dirty thought when you said sandwich.
I didn't say scissoring or 69 in.
There's $39. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
upping that. Yep. Go ahead.
So now on that day, in
Sandwich in between.
that's in so listen, December 18th, that's at Empire Live
Yep.
at 11 a.m. Then at 5 p.m. downstairs, Agnostic Front. I can't even say it with a straight face. It's great.
Agnostic
Front, Wrong Move, Abuse Ritual, Silence Equals Death, Hate the Adversary, and Remains of Rage. Dude.
I think that's the day that I can actually go.
I mean,
Because,
come
and I'm
on.
glad because a lot of those bands like Hate the Adversary, and it's either been a real long time since I've seen any of these bands or I haven't seen them yet. And I haven't been to an Agnostic Front show in a long time. And they are one of my, of course, top 100 New York hardcore bands because I like a lot of New York hardcore bands. So, man, they're definitely in the top 5 for me, and influence and just put in the CD and sing along to every goddamn word. Damn it. There's $41.
Man, you're going to go broke, bro.
I am.
Oh, wait a minute. I just
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna get this up to $50
just
right
stacking it now. Now you're just stacking it.
$44.
But thank you.
I'm donating to our own cause. And if you're just tuning into the show, the cause is up on that Fuzzing Rock show, and it's all over everything that we do. It is called Adopt a Family. So when you see this, please share it. So I'm trying not to swear, but when I do, I throw a buck into the swear jar, virtual swear jar, and then I'm going to have to donate a gift card to our Adopt a Family. But yeah, Agnostic Front, that weekend is killer.
It's just, and that's all for the toy drive. Mike does it every year and does an amazing job with it. This year, I think is going to with three full days.
Yep.
Of killer band. I mean, if you guys don't bring 5, 6, 7 toys of this thing each, you're doing something wrong, you know?
10 toys each. I think Mike's got a goal of 10,000 toys this year.
If
not, I'm up in the ante,
big.
and not to him, but I'm up in the ante to the people bringing the toys. But yeah, that Agnostic Front show, that's the day I think I can make it of the 3. So, damn.
So let me ask you a question, bro.
Go ahead, ask me anything.
We all have those friends that always want to be number one, right? We all have those friends that will kind of step on somebody to get ahead. You know what I mean? And it's not just a human thing, dude. It's in the wild too. I want to play you a little clip I have.
Okay.
The clip is called Douchebag Bison.
Okay. All right. I have no idea what you're talking about. But
well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk over it because it's gonna be on here.
45.
And I may do a couple pauses here.
By the way, you just swore, so I'm throwing another $1 in the tip jar.
For what, douchebag?
Well, that's 47. Thank you. That's 2. Please roll the video and shut up.
Here we go.
I know it's your show, but
running head down, the herd's only thought is escape. A stroke of luck for the wolves.
Are you kidding me? Am I right? That's wrong, right?
Bison just stabbed a brother in the back, or
he did, man.
or
He's
a sister.
running. He's running, but if you watch, like,
why did he do that? So the wolves would kill him?
No, he was
Territory, you
just-
think? Is
he was just
territorial?
running, but that dude's just like, yo, you ain't getting me,
Wow.
you know? So,
Oh,
I mean,
wow. So you think he just bumped into him by accident and knocked him over?
no, dude. So it starts out like, listen, look at the wolves are getting. He's like, nope, wait, I'm running again. I'm getting away. Yeah, you ain't getting me. Move out of the way, bro.
A stroke of luck for the wolves.
Yeah, took him right out. Took him right out, bro. That is a douchebag bison right there. You know it is. Definition of a douchebag bison is
Have
right
you
there.
ever eaten bison before?
I have. I had a bison burger once.
I had bison before, and something else. Cass's cousin would just hunt for odd things.
It was pretty good. I thought it was gamey, but that's just me.
Yeah. Got it lost for words. Okay.
That's just. I mean, look at it happens in nature too, guys. Hey guys, I got the Magic 8 Ball. If you guys got a Magic 8 Ball,
Oh
questions,
boy, here we go.
fire away because I got a new one now. This one talks.
I'm going to check on the comments. We got down here. Filling the jar for even those about swear words. That's
thoughts about
dedication.
swear words.
Oh, okay. Thoughts. Yes. Thoughts about swear words, Chateau. Okay. Thank you for correcting
dedicated
that.
to it, my friend.
Oh,
We're dedicated to it.
thank you.
So yeah, douchebag bison, man. It's fun. So I got another thing I started a couple months back, and I really kind of slacked on it, but I'm back in the groove, man. And this is called You Posted It. Funny stuff that I seen on Facebook, you know, and people posted them. I kind of saved them and then put them out.
You know, I was thinking we should do something like this. I'm glad you're thinking like me. And I know we talk about a lot of shit and just do it, but damn it, that's $48. 40. I'm at 50. I gotta cap myself at 50. I can't. I'm not swearing anymore, and I'm not covering yours from this here and out. You're gonna cover yours. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. $50. I got in 2 shows. Come on the air with me. Swear and donate.
Right. Come on.
to
Just
our
use all your
charity. Donate
cash.
it. Yeah,
Use all your cash. So first, we're going to start out with friend of the show, a dear sweet woman. Absolutely love her to death. One of the most rocking chicks in the Capital Region. Michael Ann Flynn from Mike and the Monsters. And, of course, Vinces Neal from Livewire 518.
I'll be right back.
She has been representing that Fuzzing Rock show at the gig last Saturday night. There's the chain thong. If you look on the back, it says Fuzz Rocks. She flew down to Florida this week, and there it is again. She's in the Florida sunshine with the old Fuzz Rocks thong on. So thank you to her for representing that. What do we got next? You may think you're cool, but you will never be cool as... Oh, it's cut off. You will never be as cool as Ronnie James Dio riding a trike cool or something like that, I think it says. Some of these are cut off, guys. I apologize for that. That kind of sucks. But you can get the full effect from it. You're never going to be as cool as Ronnie Dio on a trike, for sure. I had to cough. Sorry about that. Let's check the next one. You may be cool, but you'll never be Eazy-E chilling with Betty White at the same restaurant cool. And Dre's in the background, too. You'll never be that cool. Never. Next one. Man pretends to be a cow in milking competition, gets jacked off for hours. Oh, I don't know if I owe $1 on that or not, but he's not here, so don't tell on me, chat. Don't tell on me. Everybody, shh. Nobody tell. Rosemary, thank you for the 10. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Oops, what happened? Man pretends to be a cow in milking competition, gets jacked off for hours. That's amazing. Very, very
Thank
nice.
God I got out of that swear jar thing before I did.
Looks like the Carolinas are getting screwed. That's just a bad weather map, man. That's just a bad weather map. I mean, come on, dude. Somebody wasn't thinking on that one for sure. And then this one's even worse. Stop showing us where the storms are going up and down the coast, dude. Or up and down Texas. It's just bad. Stop doing it. Another weather
that dude's
map.
his name is Stroke Adams.
And that's
Hi,
another
I'm
weather
Stroke
map.
Adams
And
with
of
your
course,
weather.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Here's another
continue.
weather map. And of course, Albany. Albany, just the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip, Albany.
That's right.
You sure are.
Next one. This one is the best beer. And what does it look like to you?
The best beer.
Best beer and piss in town.
There it is. Man, I'm glad I stopped.
You gotta look out for your signs, guys. Here's the next one. Vabbing. Have you ever heard of this?
What's that?
New thing, it's called vabbing.
No.
Basically, you wear your vaginal fluids as perfume. You put your fingers inside yourself, dab your juice on your wrists, neck, behind the ears, wherever you'd normally put perfume.
I've heard of this.
People talking about it on TikTok reckon the pheromones from your poussoir, never heard that one, will help you attract partners, and they swear by it. Has anybody ever heard or even done that? Like, that's yikes, man. This is a thing.
What is
Wait,
it?
what does that
Yeah,
say?
I guess like it's like because I guess that
Shante with the throw up
if
emoji.
right, if I guess as men are, there's got to be something about vaginal fluids that we definitely attracts us. There's a pheromone right in there.
That's the pheromone thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, but it's like anything. It's like, after I'm sweating in my holes, do you want to, I mean, not to put it out there, but you don't want to be sweating in my hole and then putting it on my neck. I think I'd rather,
just like
I'd
go
rather
out for-
use some Squatch or definitely some good cologne or aftershave, and just smell like a man.
You go down, sweating all day doing yard work and stuff.
Guess
Go
what
down
I'm,
for the
guess
old
what I'm
freaking-
doing right now.
Split finger fastball up the side of the sack and a little on your neck, behind your ears. Come on, dude. Something wrong with people. Get right, America. Get right. Get right. Something wrong with that. Next one. Remember before OnlyFans when your mom just sold Avon?
Wow.
Oh my God. Did you see my mom's OnlyFans was fucking amazing. Wait, what? This is your warning.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait.
Stop. Take it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rosemary, thank you. She just paid for the swear jar. So she made a donation to Adopt a Family, and I put my money where my mouth is, and I just
You did
donated.
indeed.
I just donated $50 myself. Did it go through on your
It
end?
did. Absolutely. I got both of them.
Thank you, Rosemary, and thank you to you for making me pay half your swears. Here
Thank
we go.
you. No, thank you guys. Both of you guys.
Hello,
That's
Mariah.
absolutely amazing. This is your warning. The Mariah Carey, and I think the bottom says that Mariah Carey thaw is in full swing or something like that.
It's not funny.
She's
And
being
nothing.
thought-
Anything Mariah Carey is not funny.
And then there was some dad jokes. There was when you have a bladder infection, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh,
Next.
wow. That's
Okay, this one got
hold
cut
on.
off.
Let me take the banner off the bottom. Hold on. Go
Oh,
ahead.
good call. There you go.
Yep, there we go. So we can read them.
So this is the guy from Sopranos, which you'd have to say, ain't no fucking way that whole Siberian orchestra is trans.
Wow.
I damn near
That
died
is good.
when I saw
Ain't
that.
no fucking way that whole Siberian orchestra is trans. That's
I damn near
great.
died when I saw that,
Great.
dude.
Oh man.
Holy
that's so
shit,
good. That's
that
the
was
kind
good.
of shit we're talking about. Cancel context, not
Nope.
humor.
100%.
And that's the
man.
kind of stuff, though. The stuff we're laughing at, there are people out there cringing, going, "Oh my,
I can't believe they
make
said
note.
that.
We need to
What did I
report
say?
them to the authorities.
Please
We need
do.
to-
Please do.
Please do.
Let's just get it over
Give
with.
it ralph.rena@gmail.com. ralphfuckingrena.com. There's my, just please. I've canceled myself years ago. I canceled myself 21 years ago before canceling was cool.
And
So
you're
I already
still
got
here.
myself, and I'm still fucking here, right? Fuck off. Fuckoff.com.
Garglemyballbag.org.
What else you got? Anything?
All right, one more. I got one more. One more. First and last time I go to a sauna.
Oh man, see, fart and dick jokes are still funny to guys.
That's
At
it for you
at
folks. today,
52
guys.
years old, both of us, right? We're both 52, right?
Well, I'll be 52 December 31st, end of the month.
Well, what year did you start at WVCR?
Well, it was right when I got back from NAM, so 72 probably.
Seriously, what year? Do you have a year you could put on it?
I think it was 89.
Yeah, so we're both going to celebrate our 35th anniversary this year. I started in
35
88,
years.
November of 88. You started a few months later. We're both celebrating our 35th anniversary this year because it definitely is for me. I started November 88 at WVCR, and like Mike said, he probably come in that spring or maybe even sooner. But hanging around too. You were there. Same as Pat Bruno. He was hanging around before he was on, Yeah, 35th anniversary. We gotta figure out what the hell we're gonna do this year because we do gotta do something. We don't do nothing but these shows.
We do. I was doing the math the other day, dude. This is, I think this right here when we're talking now, I think this is my 125th show.
120 what?
125th solo show.
Happy 125th show.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
That's
it.
a big accomplishment.
It is.
You must
man.
feel good about yourself.
I feel pretty damn good, man.
Pretend like you just won an Oscar or a Grammy. Happy 125th show, Mike.
This well, first of all, I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yep.
Of course, gotta thank Jesus.
Yeah, thank you, baby
And
Jesus too. Don't forget baby Jesus.
I'm not gonna thank anybody else. That
Yep.
this is a meaningless award and fuck off.
The best was when Will Ferrell won an award for comedy. I forget what the name of it is, but he walked out on stage and he dropped it and it smashed all over the place. And it was the best comedy bit I've ever seen in my life because I don't know if he planned to do it and was a fake award or what, but it was because everybody was like,
oh my God, yeah, right. So speaking of this whole cancel culture thing, have you ever seen Ricky Gervais's monologue in when he was hosting the Academy Awards or the Oscars or whatever?
No,
it was the Oscars. You have to see it.
Okay.
He bags on everybody, basically just like telling the celebrities they're all assholes but not saying, he was saying it was classy. He did it really classy, but he was just like thumbing his nose at Hollywood, the actors, the producers, like everybody. He was just bagging on everybody. It was awesome. You got to look at that. That was really, really funny. So you got anything for the Magic 8 Ball, dude?
Me? I'm gonna just check and make sure that no one else wants to.
Because there it is, man.
We got a birthday coming up too.
Very cool, man. Rosemary, we share the same month.
Happy birthday! In case I missed 5,000 Facebook posts.
Can't avoid it. They're everywhere. So I got one. I got a question for the 8 Ball.
Go ahead. I'll think of one.
Is 2023 going to be the year of That Fuzzy Rock Show and Capitol Underground?
Good one.
Shake her up a little bit. See it
Shake
moving?
it up. Can you fix
Shaking
this thing?
it up.
You fixed it already, right?
No, let's see what she says.
Where'd you get this 8 Ball? Oh,
you bitch.
Oh, move your finger. Move the. Whoa. Outlook not so good. So do you think we're gonna that means we're not gonna win any awards?
No, it might be even better than we're expecting. Let's put
Outlook not so good.
Right.
Is negative to me. See, I don't trust no Magic 8 Ball.
I don't either anymore because I know it's gonna be a fucking great year for us.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a good year.
What do you got to ask the 8 Ball? Guys, what do you guys have to ask the 8 Ball? You guys gotta have questions.
Somebody has to have a question.
Somebody's gotta have a question.
All right, I got one.
Go ahead.
Magic 8 Ball.
She's rolling.
Will I have the best time ever when I go on vacation to Nashville in March? Magic 8 Ball. I am concentrating. Will I have a good time on vacation in March when I go to Nashville? I'm still concentrating. Yeah,
Score.
Can't wait.
Can you hear her talking?
No, not at all.
Really?
I don't. Nope, I don't hear it.
Okay,
Doesn't come
hold
through.
on.
The sound doesn't come through.
I'm going to take her out and I'm going to bring her back in again. Hold on.
All right. But thank you, Magic 8 Ball. I'm going to can't wait. I'm going to Nashville, and I'm actually
Let's try this.
going to play down there with the tradition. While I'm there, hit some open mics, gonna play a party.
Now. So
Do I have to ask it another question?
Rosemary says, will Putin be deposed?
Will concentrate, Magic 8 Ball. Will Putin be deposed?
You may rely on it.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary. Thank you so
There you
much.
go. Yeah, Scott, the 8 Ball is a female, and if you turn it around. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Is
I got
Scott coming?
another
Is Scott
question.
coming from California or no?
No,
is that
Scott's
no?
here. Scott's local.
Hi, Scott.
No, Sicko's came my California.
Sicko's
dude.
coming from California. Good, good.
All right, I got one for the 8-ball. Magic 8-ball.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Fuzz and Roxo's audience the best degenerates in the entire world?
Oh man, concentrate. They're the
You may
best.
rely on it.
Oh man, she's so predictable. She's so predictable.
See that, guys? You are the best degenerates ever.
Thank you.
All right, go away.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you tonight.
What's that?
I said thanks for letting me hang out with you tonight.
Dude, it's been a pleasure, man, for sure.
All right.
Been a lot of fun. I got to roll this interview, man. I got an interview tonight, too.
Yeah, let's get some rock and roll. These guys, I was just checking them out. They are a post-hardcore band. And if you're into things like Fugazi and things like that, and just check this band out. They're definitely, from Monroe, New York, right? Is that where we're looking at these guys? Yeah, because that's my era of stuff. So I did a little research. So yeah, just run the interview, roll it. I'm gonna go hang out with Rosie. I'm gonna say sayonara, and please donate to Adopt a Family. If you look in the Venmo, you'll just see that Rosemary donated. Thank you, we love you. And I just donated too, and because I swore too much for the past 2 shows, and that's kind of like my resolution is to stop swearing because I know I'm a well-spoken chap.
Thank you to Brian Kavanaugh for his donation also.
For the Brian. Thank you, Brian Kavanaugh.
And everybody that donated stars. All the stars are going to this. They're going to be donated to this cause too. So any money that we make in stars on the show, right into the fund. So, sorry guys, we're gonna roll this interview. This is a band called Laces Out. Dude's name is Ed. Cool interview. Had a lot of fun with him. It was when that Buffalo snowstorm was going on when I recorded it. So, he had some stuff to do, and our times got a little screwed up, but we got the interview in. It was great, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. So, check this interview out. This is Laces Out. Enjoy. Not quite sure what happened there. Let's try it again. All right, for whatever reason, that's not playing. Let's see if we can get it back up onto the...
Sorry, Fuzz. I think that I had a screwdriver in the wrong side of the...
Stop screwing the computer, damn it, what I tell you. All right, here we go, folks. Laces Out. Check it out. Let's try it again. Folks, welcome back to another edition of That Fuzz and Roxo interviews, and we got another great one for you today. Let me welcome to the show Ed from Laces Out. Ed, my brother, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, I've been better, I've been worse, man. Technical shit kind of kicks my ass sometimes, but we're here, we're doing it. So first off, man, listen, I appreciate you taking your time to hang out with us and sitting through my accidental technical difficulties, but we'll get over it and get on with the show. But I appreciate you hanging out, man, for sure.
No worries, man. Thank you.
So absolutely, we're here to talk about the new album. It's called Here at the Ashram. It's actually out today as we record this, November 18th, through Nefarious Industries, and we'll totally get to that in just a minute. So, let's get right into it, dude. So, the band name, all right? I'm like an association guy, so I'm thinking to myself, Laces Out, hardcore, boots in the pit, sort of like that. It's the sick as fuck name, totally. And then it hit me. I was kind of like doing some more research. I started laughing because I caught on to what was going on. So let's talk about where the band gets the name Laces Out from.
Sure. We're all of that era of the Jim Carrey movies of the 90s. So it's definitely an Ace Ventura reference. We're not necessarily, we don't write the songs about his characters or anything. Oh, well, maybe 1 or 2 of the songs, but not really. But we do pepper in little references like Laces Out, obviously.
And then the new album Here at the Ashram. That where did that come from?
So both the EP and the album, they're references to the Roger Predactor is a character in the first movie, and he actually gets thrown off a building. And here at the ashram is in the beginning of the second Ace Ventura movie. He's at this he's in an ashram in Tibet, and he's got this big funny hat on, and he's got all the animals around him. And he says, I do that here at the ashram, and it just always stuck with me. We're always, practices are usually full of constantly quoting lines from those movies all the time. So that's kind of what it is.
And the Roger Predactor did it for me because I was like, okay, so the boots, I already explained that one. So here at the ashram, I'm like, well, maybe that's like it. Maybe it was like a live recording, and I'm listening to. I'm like, no, it's not really a live recording, but I'm like, it's not at a club, and you don't hear a crowd. So I'm like, all right, and then when I looked at Roger Predactor, I'm like, wait a minute, I know that name. So then I did some looking up, and I'm like, you crafty bastards. I like that. That's good though, man.
Yeah, the second one is a little more. You have to kind of really be a weirdo about the movies like me, I guess. I could quote pretty much line for line some of those movies. So
that's a deep reference, my friend, for sure. Yeah. So let's talk a bit about the Roger Predactor EP. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So they're both the record and the EP are both kind of a mishmash of songs that we recorded right before the pandemic and during the pandemic. So, we took about 15 songs that we had in total and decided, maybe these don't necessarily mesh perfectly with these. And if we're going to put out a full length, we really wanted it to be, like when you listen to the full length, it does pretty much sound like it's all together, even though some of those songs were recorded at different times. And the EP is a little bit more kind of like, I would say it's a little heavier, and it's got a couple of more just little things in it that are just a bit different. Some things that we were necessarily trying maybe. And whereas the LP is a little bit more kind of streamlined into, a particular vibe or sound, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about getting kind of putting the music ahead of the band first, but so I'm going to ask you guys about when you first got together, but let's just mention the fact that there are two other guys in the band. There's Ray on bass and Steve on drums. So let's just kind of give them a shout out. How did you guys all get together, man?
Oh, sure. So I've known the drummer Steve since we were about 7 years old. So I'm like 35 now. So we started playing music together when I was about 14, I believe. So we've been playing music together for over 20 years, jamming, and we started other bands and this and that. And then eventually we started a band called Pigeon. I want to say, probably over 14 years ago now. Mm-hmm. We were in that band for 5 or 6 years. And that band was a little bit more on the emotional side of things. We had a front man, and we played quite a bit, honestly, lots of shows. We put out a couple of releases, and it kind of ran its course. And when what was left over, we decided to kind of keep things going with, I started on bass in the original band, and ended up playing guitar, and then we got another bass player, and the three of us, the drummer, Ray, the bass player, and myself, kind of started Laces Out, and we just, kept doing it. So, yeah. We actually added a new member recently who will be joining us on our next recording as well, another guitar player. So expect twice the riffage.
Nice. I like it, man.
Yeah.
So now the EP, it's the Roger Predactor, is that still available? Is it out there floating around somewhere, or?
Yeah, everything that we have is on Spotify. Even our first release as well, the 5-song EP we put out in like 2017.
Mhm.
That's all out. You can get it on Spotify or wherever you get your music. I think it's on Google Play and Apple and pretty much everywhere. So
Yeah, I was just about to ask you about that one, the one that came out in 2017. Tell us a little bit about that one.
yeah, so that was the first. That was our first go at it. You know, those songs are still. I still kind of. We still play a few of them live. Some of them are just, you know, really kind of rocking songs. Okay, so yeah, sorry, little guy
No, dude,
poking
it's
in
all
over
good.
there.
Listen, we
Um,
welcome cameos. That's cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So yeah, we really you know, those songs are fun, and we kind of you can kind of see it's matured a little bit. The recording has got a little better. I don't know if my voice has gotten much better, but you know, everything else seems to have kind of you don't want to polish up punk rock too much, but you know, I think things sound a little bit better at this point.
So how has the sound evolved? That's a good question. How has the
Sure.
sound evolved in your mind from then until now?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I've always kind of, you know, had the same, for the most part, same influences. And it's just kind of delving into things that I feel that we do well more and kind of deciding, okay, you know, we do that pretty good. Let's keep doing that, you know, and I think that you could kind of hear that in from the first EP to the second EP, you know, things that we were necessarily trying to do to, you know, there's still some more experimental things on the Roger Podacter EP, but I think that you could kind of hear that, you know, we're honing in on something, you know.
So I mean, you mentioned influences. Let's talk about that. Tell us about some of the influences that shaped your band.
Yeah, for sure. So I definitely feel like the reason I play music and the reason I play in bands like I do is because of local influences mostly. You know, I remember 14 years old, there was a place to go, you know, back then you couldn't just log on to Spotify and like, you know, click a band that you like and hear all the bands that sound just like them. You know, it's
Mhm.
you had to share a tape with somebody or a CD or
Yes.
you know tell them what bands to download on Napster or Kazaa or whatever. And going to local shows was a really big deal, and especially in you know like
Yeah.
we live in a town that's like it's in between, right? You're in Albany. It's about an hour and 42 hours away from us.
Mhm.
The New York City is about an hour and a half from us. So we're in between these two places, and there's not a whole lot to do. So like local shows was like a really big deal to me, at least when I was a kid, and being brought to you know my first punk and hardcore and metal show. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember the bands that were playing. I remember what they looked like. I remember this band, the Sex Machines, which are like a kind of like more of aggressive but Ramones style punk rock
Mhm.
band, like catchy but pretty aggressive and edgy, yelling kind of
Sure.
stuff. I remember like the guitarist had like a paperboy hat on and like plaid pants, and the singer had these long purple dreadlocks and like a German army like jacket on, and it was just so rad. And like you're 5 feet away from these guys screaming at you, and you know there's these you know 20-30-year-old dudes and ladies just rocking out and beating each not beating but moshing, you know, and
Doing the
throwing
thing.
each other
Absolutely.
around. And
Yeah.
there's nothing like that in the world. You see that for the first time when you're 14, you know, that I got stuck to it. So there's like bands like them, Sex Machines, Deprivation. There was this band from Chicago called Tub Ring. Uh, those are all pretty formative for me, and kind of what I decided, okay, I want to do stuff like this. You know, you don't have to be playing in a stadium or on MTV to really make an influence on people and make them kind of jump around and have fun. And
Sure.
you know, I really like, as far as like maybe more known bands, I would say we're influenced by definitely At the Drive-In, you know, Fugazi, Unwound,
Nice.
Drive Like Jehu, Hot Snakes,
Mhm.
Steve Albini's bands. I'm a huge Shellac fan. I could go on for hours.
Yeah,
what bands I like,
yeah,
but
it's
you
a
know,
long list, right?
yeah, that's really a big part of what I think is important too, though, is local scene. And sometimes it's strong and sometimes it's weak. Sometimes there's 40 kids coming to shows, 50, 100 kids coming to shows. Sometimes there's 10. It kind of fluctuates over the years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I actually do shows out of my basement. I own a martial arts school up in Middletown, New York, and
Mhm.
once a month we have shows in the basement. You can look it up. Little shameless plug, Dojo Dungeon on Instagram, and we have shows once a month. So
You guys have a website?
no, we just have an Instagram.
All right, so guys, go check out that Instagram account.
Yeah,
That ain't a shameless plug, man. That's business right there. Man. I dig
well,
it, man.
that's the
Absolutely.
cool thing. So we make plenty of money upstairs. The martial arts school is a really, really good business. So I
Mhm.
don't charge. I just do donations for the shows. They're all age shows. So even some of my older students will come to them sometimes. All the donations go 100% to the bands that play the shows, which is how a DIY show should be, in my opinion. So, yeah.
So now, I mean, this is way off the interview thing and not even a question, but my mind, I'm always branding, marketing, always thinking of the next big thing. So my idea for you is to have a show that will generate really good pits and have all the martial arts students get in the middle and show what they got.
So, so it's funny you say that, because when we started doing shows, the basement's finished now. We have like
Yep.
an aftercare facility for kids to
Mhm.
come after school and do their
Sure.
homework and stuff. We still do the shows down there, but originally it was like a pretty crusty basement, and we had an old karate mat down on the floor in front of the bands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people would come and do. My friends that do martial arts also like hardcore and screamo and all that
Sure.
stuff. So they'd come and we'd do our stuff, and jump around and throw kicks and stuff.
Hell
So
yeah, man.
funny you say that. Sometimes what we'll do after the shows for touring bands, we let them sleep on the mat and we'll break boards and stuff after shows.
There you go,
That's
man.
fun.
There you go. So
Um,
let's talk about the pandemic for a minute, dude, because I know we kind of touched on that before. How did the pandemic, aside from like gigs and touring, I get that, like that whole mess where everything shut down and all that, like how did the pandemic affect your band?
Well, we weren't touring very much to begin with, so it didn't. I love to play shows, but we have to be really strategic about booking like any type of a short run or time away, because we're all old and have jobs now.
Right,
But
right,
we
right.
do our best. We're doing a short run in February, but I'd say it kind of snubbed us out a little bit as far as like being able to produce or do what I love doing the most, which is playing a show. What it did do though is allow us to write a lot. Laces Out isn't the only band I'm in. I'm in like 3 or 4 other bands right now, and all those projects and every thing that I do, we were able to kind of write a lot. And once we all kind of started getting vaccinated and wearing masks at practice and all that, we found a way, and we kept writing, and we were able to put together this this record that we released today. So I say, as much of a bummer as it was, and as many bands that broke up and stopped playing completely during the pandemic, which is super sad, and a lot of local venues closed down, which is really a big bummer as well.
Mhm.
I also think that a part of it was kind of cool, because we did get to, we had no choice but to write and to create new things and try new ideas and, drink a lot. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. Now, I mean, that's a perfect segue. You talked about, writing the new album. That brings us right to it. The new album here at the Ashram, it is out right now, today, as we record this, through Nefarious Industries. Check your streaming platforms for availability. Tell us a little bit about the album. What's the first single off the album?
Yeah, so the album is kind of a collection, like I said before, of all of the all of the songs from either before or after the pandemic. So some of the songs, most of them are kind of like what they're about. Most of the songs are more about basically everyday struggles, ideas, just stuff that you deal with being a human being, and
Sure.
more so from a kind of an idea perspective, not as much of a story, if you will, more of like a like this is this feeling, and or this is this situation, and how do we kind of navigate it, right? There
Mhm.
are a couple of songs that are like Jacob is a song off of the LP that is actually a story about a real thing that happened, which is a car accident that I got into years ago, where a little boy died because his mother was wasted while she was driving.
Oh,
And
geez.
yeah, it's fucking awful, right? And that it killed me. And it was just, being in the accident and getting out of the car and trying to help this mangled little kid in the back seat. It always stuck with me, and still sticks with me. And I always kind of wanted the I always wished the mom terrible things because of what she did to her son, and like she had another kid that was in the car that was all messed up too, but he's still alive. And it that's more of like a story, and very obviously personal and very sad, and
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
the song is kind of more of on an uplifting tone too. It doesn't sound like a very sad thing. It sounds more like kind of, I wouldn't say playful, but we did that on purpose. But yeah, that's more of like, I would say, more of a story, start to finish, where the other songs are more about like feeling and and ideas or situations, like like The Truth Tolls is about being overly honest, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm a pretty honest person, and the drummer in our band, Steve, is actually like, he's like, he has, you can't tell if he's being sarcastic or like normal when he speaks. He just has this monotone voice. So
Right.
he's
Right.
like, so he's always just like unapologetically honest, and he can really cut you with what he
Mhm.
says sometimes.
Sure.
So that's kind of what that song is about. So it's more like an idea-based song versus, Jacob, which is very much a story about an incident, right? So it's kind of
Gotcha.
mixed matched bunch of songs. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe you making that an upbeat song, maybe that's your way of kind of healing yourself from it. I mean, believe me, I'm not a professional. I think I need shrinks more than I could give their advice. But
You and me
I mean,
both.
maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Definitely a cool
Yeah.
song. I did get a chance to hear that. Do you have any favorites on the album?
Oh yeah. I mean, I love Shooter. It's like the shortest song. I think it's the second to last song on the record, I believe.
Mhm.
That's just one of my favorite jams. I wish I could write a million songs just like that. It's just
Right.
fast and ugly, and it's got like this great weird like like five timing in the middle of it, and it's just super ridiculous, and I love it. I love the lyrics in it. It's just like super aggressive and fast.
There you go.
I love songs like that, even though most of the songs are kind of medium tempo. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. I think, I love Ipkiss Please is a pretty cool song.
Mhm.
The Truth Tolls is actually super fun to play. It's just a fun groove. Like there's this middle part that's kind of has a swing to it that's really fun. You can kind of almost dance to it. But yeah, I do like those songs quite a bit. Yeah.
I had a couple of them that I was stuck on. The Truth Tolls is definitely one of them, but Impulse was another one that just kind of got me. I was like, oh, all right.
Cool. Yeah, that's a cool one too. Yeah, I like that one a lot. We
Where
have,
did you guys record this?
I'm sorry.
Where did you guys record this?
Oh, sure. Yeah. My buddy Jeff Randano from Boomstick Recordings. He's like I would call him a local legend. He has a recording studio in his. Did you ever see? I'm sure you have. You ever seen Wayne's World?
Sure, of course.
Okay, you know in the first movie where it's like a ranch house and it's his mom's house, but then you go
Yeah,
downstairs, it's like a full TV studio. That's
Sure.
exactly what his basement is like in his dad's house, right? You go, it's a
Nice.
ranch. You look like you're pulling up to somebody's house. You walk in, you go in the basement, and he's got this like state of the art facility down there. It's incredible.
That's awesome.
He's been in a bunch of amazing bands, and he's been building that recording studio for like 25 years. So he started with like a couple of compressors and some mics, and now I don't even know what the hell he has in there. He's just got like mics and wires and these giant tall towers of things,
Right,
whatever.
right.
But we're able to record most of the record live, which is pretty cool, because that style of music, like punk and sort of. I mean, we're more. I would say it's closer to rock, even though I like scream and stuff. But that style of music, you really do want the energy of playing with your band to kind of translate into a record, and it's super hard to track that. Like put a scratch tack down and then play guitar, and then the drummer has to sit down for 5 hours and all that BS. I hate it. I hate it so much. So
I've always been a live recording guy myself, though. Like I don't know. There's something about it, that nuance of hit a wrong chord, whatever, moving on.
yeah.
But it's just that
there's
you
probably
get
a
the
few
feel.
on the record. But
And there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, dude.
So did he produce it, master it, and all that stuff? That's all him.
Yeah, he I would say he definitely engineered and produced it, and then we used Eric from I'm not sure if he still works for Nada Studios or not. He may, but I want to say he does because he might not. But
Right.
He used to be part of Nada, but he's a great guy. Eric, oh my gosh, his last name is just right out of my head. I'm so sorry. Eric,
That's all right. It's Eric. Well, Eric will know who he is. That's all right.
Oh, Castillo. That's it. Eric Castillo.
There you go. All right, I got you.
He was
So
in
now-
a sick band called Hannibal, Montana. Like really cool, super,
I like the name.
yeah, like aggressive math band. Like just like, I wouldn't call it mathcore, but like really,
Right.
really cool band. Yeah.
Nice. So now, is there any chance you guys touring to support the album? Maybe a little East Coast runner, or
We're doing a short run in February as of right now, and we have tonight, which I'm sure I don't know if this is gonna air before tonight, but we're playing at a local schoolhouse, an old schoolhouse in Warwick, New York.
Mhm.
Do you hear that? Yeah,
I hear it.
12
Yeah, I hear it.
That's the 12 o'clock bell.
Hell yeah, man! It's
Trying
not
to
for
talk
us.
over it. So we're playing at a local schoolhouse, an old schoolhouse that's turned into a community center. It's actually ran by kids. You can look this up, Warwick DIY, on Instagram. And I was a part of the first wave of it, maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago or something, when we were booking shows there. It's really cool. It's like an old schoolhouse in the middle of Warwick, and you walk in and there's an auditorium right there, like a small, like 100-person auditorium with a little stage. And so these kids, they book shows there. They screen print their own flyers. They
Nice.
make buttons for all the bands that play. Like they ask you for the logos and they make buttons at the shows, and they're like, get the kids from the town to come and watch the show, and they can make buttons themselves and screen print their own stuff. So it's really cool. Yeah. So we're playing
Wow.
there.
So not only do they book the show, they do the promotion, the whole 9 yards. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. It's something that it's cool that we've tried so many times over the years, to have local scenes happening, and every once in a while it just kind of pops up again. One kid hears a cool punk rock band and they're like, hey, let's start having shows, and it's like I have nothing to do with it, and it's still going on, and it's so cool. We're also playing at where else? Oh, we're playing at Bar Freda in Queens on I think January 8th, and then we're going to be in the Meat Locker in Jersey. Classic hole of a venue in
Yes, sir.
Montclair, New
Absolutely.
Jersey. Been playing
Yep.
that place for like 10 years. Still love it.
Hell yeah.
We're playing there on, I think, the 28th of January or 27th of January. And a short run we're going to be doing. We're actually going to come through Albany. I think we're playing Albany on the Thursday, February 23rd. And then
Good.
the 24th, we're either going to be here at the dojo or in Philly. And then the 25th here at the dojo or in Philly, one or the other. So
Definitely look forward to seeing you guys live, man. So I got a couple more for you. I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. Couple
Uh-oh.
quick kind of rapid fire on the spot questions for you. Your favorite venue to play?
My favorite venue to play. Oh man. Jeez. Whew. Dude, that's a tough one. You know, honestly, there was a place. It just sounds so silly because it's in my hometown, but I'm in a band with this girl, Kristen Silberti, woman. She owned, along with another woman, Chrissy. She owned a cafe in Warwick called the Tuscan Cafe, and they booked shows for about 8 years there, and that was. Some of the shows there were just so freaking awesome. Had so many kids at them, just out the door. Yeah, Tusky Cafe. Even we were booking shows at a local bar in our town called G's that was in a basement. Those shows would get super rowdy too.
Nice.
Venues in the city, I would say they're not around really anymore. All those DIY spots in Brooklyn from like 10 years ago, a lot of those are dead now.
Yeah, it sucks, don't it?
Yeah, like Death by Audio and like there was that one place that was upstairs. It was so cool. I can't remember the name of the place for the life of me right now. I like playing crap like kind of crummy venues or basements. Oh, there is New Paul's House venues. Any kid that's having a show in a New Paul's House, like in a basement, I'm there, bro.
Yeah.
Purchase College used to have some really cool punk shows. And I mean, classic. That would have been it for me. And any places like that would have been pretty cool. The Troy Bike Rescue was super cool too. Yeah, that's right in your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
that
it's
place
right
was
around the
really
corner
rad.
from me. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. What is your most listened to album of all time? Your single number one album that you've listened to the most over the course of your life? What would it be?
Me personally?
Yep, single album.
Damn, son.
These are listen, I don't fuck around when I come out with these, dude.
Yeah, dude. I would have to say it would be probably geez. Yeah, I mean, it would probably be like, because I still do listen to it. It would either be it would either be a Steady Died of Nothing by Fugazi, or Relationship in Command by At the Drive-In.
There you go.
Yeah, one or the other. I'd probably listen to either of those records 1,000 times easily.
All right, so last one, and I'll stop harassing you.
No,
if you could tour with any two bands in the freaking world, if you could take them out on tour, you guys all three go, which two would they be? You only get two.
Okay, so because I love local stuff, I'd have to say number one would be either oh Jesus, it's so hard. Hundreds of Owl or Army Wires, or like whatever. Any band obviously would be like Unwound or Fugazi.
Yeah,
that would be it. Sorry, I fucked your question up.
No, dude, it's all good. Listen, so all the local guys that if he didn't mention your name, it's nothing personal. It's just it's on the spot. So that's my fault. If you're gonna yell at me, all right? Ed, you got anything else you want to tell the folks before we wrap this up, bro?
Oh, nothing. No, just keep looking for local shows in your neck of the woods. I guarantee there's some idiot booking shows in their basement around you. Try your local town's DIY Facebook page or Instagram. There's always something going on. There's always a show happening. you know, and you know, the I forgot to mention the local influences before. Now you just mentioned it, but yeah, Army Wives, Hundreds of Owl, Black Mesa. Yeah, now I'm losing it too. Now I lost them too. Oh no.
That's all right, man. Shouts
But
to
yeah,
them.
no, those bands rock, man. I love playing with them. Oh, F's from Maine. They're really kicking some ass right now.
There you
Love,
go.
love. And Risk Relay from Jersey, who is also another Nefarious Industries band. They're freaking awesome.
Nice.
So, thanks for taking the time, brother.
Dude, listen, man, it was my pleasure. The new album from Lace is out here at the Ashram. It is out right now. It came out today as we record this on Nefarious Industries. Guys, check your local streaming platform. Check your streaming platforms for availability. My mind right now is trying to say support local music because you said something about local music. So
Kirby Kiss, Low Light.
See that? That's all I got to say is local music. And he's just
I'm just gonna keep going, man. I'll name all these bands.
So check your streaming platforms for availability. For more info, you can check out Laces Out the Band at lacesattheband.bandcamp.com. Facebook and Instagram are at Laces Out the Band. NefariousIndustries.com. NefariousIndustries.bandcamp.com. Facebook, Insta, and Twitter is at Nefarious Industries.
Yo,
Ed.
Our Facebook got hacked. Don't go on there.
Okay, so don't go on the face. Okay, gotcha.
No, don't go on it. It's like I don't know what happened to it. Somebody hacked it. And, yeah,
now I have to go on it and see. Damn it.
Yeah, check it out.
Check
It's
it out.
super weird. It's like some health and wellness. Like I think it's maybe Japanese. I'm not sure. Something.
I'm gonna go look at it anyways. I have to.
Took it over.
Now I have to see it. All right. Before we go, one last thing. Plug your martial arts for people in that area, local area.
What, the name of the school?
Plug your
Oh, it's called United Martial Arts Centers. We're great at marketing. There's no need for that.
All right, bro. Sounds good. We'll focus on just the album, Night at the Ashram, guys. Go get the album, please. It's a great album. You guys will not forget it. And Ed, it was great talking to you, man. Stop back and see us again for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, brother. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Ed from Laces Out. Thanks, bud.
Thanks.
All right, very cool. That was Laces Out. Oh shit, I got my camera off. All right, guys, that does it for us this week. Listen, man, we're active on this adopt a family thing until the 15th of December. That is the deadline, so we need you guys' help right here. Adopt a family for this Christmas 2022. It's gonna be an amazing thing. We got donations rolling in tonight through the show. Hopefully we get a whole bunch more. So make sure you guys are doing that. You can find the information on thatfuzzandrockshow.com, CapitalUndergroundRadio.com, RalphRenna.com. The information's all there. Check the Facebook pages. Also, please, if you guys would, go to the Facebook page, That Fuzz and Rock Show at Facebook. It's facebook.com/That Fuzz and Rock Show. Follow the page, like the video, tell your friends about it. YouTube site is youtube.com/That Fuzz and Rock Show. Make sure you subscribe over there. Tell a friend. Ring the little bell thing. That's your notifications to let you know when we go on the air. Every time we go on the air. Definitely appreciate that. Instagram and TikTok are also at That Fuzz and Rock Show. So go check them out over there. And yeah, guys, that's it for us this week. Next Thursday evening, again, same time, 7 p.m. We'll be hanging out, talking about some crazy stuff. And who knows what we'll do? I don't think I have any guests scheduled, so we'll do another solo. Maybe we'll drag somebody on the air and grill them for a little while. We'll interrogate. How's that sound? All right, boys and girls, that's it for another week of That Fuzz and Rock Show. As always, I appreciate you guys. Check out our merch page if you guys would mind. You can find little gems like that. I know how many licks it takes. I definitely know how many licks it takes for sure. So make sure you're checking that out. The link for that is running across the bottom of the screen right now. It's the merch store. It's the official merch store. It's tpublic.com/user/That Fuzz and Rock Store. That's about it for me, guys. I'm out of here, and I will see you guys again next week. Can't wait to see you. Can't find my end credits. There they are. Your dog barking. Can you see that dog barking? I heard a dog barking. I'm going to go find out whose dog's barking. Until next week, guys. Who are we going to end with? Let's end with Betty this time.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.
That's mean, Betty. That's really, really mean.
Come, my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady, you're my pretty baby. You'll make your legs shake, you make me go crazy.
What are you people? On dope?